everyone. So it's Molly and Nolan, and I guess, is it okay if I don't use your last names? I might not be able to remember all that.
Okay, so like, yeah.
And the Old Apple Tree is the name of your organization, right?
It's the name of the project. Yeah.
Okay. And do you want me to is there a nonprofit organization I should also mention? Or
we're not a nonprofit, but we work together on a lot of projects. So we usually call ourselves Farm School.
Farm School.
Because we work on projects that have to do with art and agriculture and education.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure I give you the proper opening.
Sure.
So,
oh, I just got it. But okay, I was practicing, so go ahead.
Okay, are we rolling now?
Yep, we were rolling.
Okay. So we're live at Shaker and Vine with the winners of Awesome Portland, the $1,000 grant. Congratulations to Molly and Nolan of the Farm School and their particular project, the Old Apple Tree, one of 4 finalists. They were the winning project. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And we're here with mainstream media reporter Holly Klinger. And Holly, take it away with some questions for the Awesome Portland winners tonight.
First of all, I'm really how you got this idea.
Yeah.
How did you get the idea?
Yeah. Well, let's see. I was researching. I love an orchard on Savia Island, which is the island outside of Portland. There's a lot of agriculture. There's a public orchard there. And I always wondered how it got to be a public orchard. And so I researched it. And the guy who helped found that orchard also helped to save this old apple tree from being bulldozed by a highway being built. So I started to learn about the history, and Molly and I started doing a lot of research about it, and I got really interested in it. And so then we just started having discussions about how to make a project, because that's, we're artists and we work on projects around things that we're interested in. So,
and Nolan reached out to the Urban Forestry Commission and found out that we could get 10 cuttings to graft. So
yeah, that really was
like
the clincher.
Yeah, that opened the door. The project could happen.
Now, we saw an amazing 3-minute presentation that got you guys the victory tonight, but kind of for our viewers, talk about the project and how it's all going to come together.
Okay, well, we're going to work with families and individuals in Portland to learn how to graft apple trees from the old apple tree, and we'll work with them to plant the tree that they graft in their front yard, as well as with a public placard, and that placard will feature a quote from them that also reflects on the old apple tree.
Yeah, so it'll be like a personal quote from the family that we sort of decide on with them, but also give information about the old apple tree to let them know that this tree is a living relic of the old apple.
How did you get the idea? How did you get the whole idea?
Well, we wanted to do a plaque that would give you information about the old apple tree, but we also wanted the participants to have a voice in it and have,
And think about their role in history. Suddenly they're interacting with this really old apple tree, and it makes them consider their life in the spectrum of time and history. And so we want it to be a personal statement.
How are you going to make the people?
How are we going to meet them?
How are you going to make them? How are you going to make them?
Are you going to pick them? Is that
Okay. Yeah. Well, the list is officially open for people to sign up, but we're also thinking to work with 2 nonprofit organizations that work with trees already, like Portland Fruit Tree Project and Friends of Trees, and we know that they'll have people who are interested. So that's another way that we can stop this.
And then we want to find people who are spread across Portland so that we can get trees in all the neighborhoods and disperse them evenly throughout the city.
Now, a lot of people are going to be able to experience this project and understand the old apple tree because you guys are going to give tours. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that didn't get a lot of focus tonight, but that's a big part of the project. Is like, these 10 people will have this experience planting the tree, but then the secondary audience is everyone who can encounter it, because the trees will be planted on the street in front of the houses. So, the tour will just be what it sounds like. We'll design a map and a small publication, and then we'll lead tours from tree to tree to tree, and hopefully each family can give a short presentation at each tree, and we can talk a little about the process of planting.
Kind of like the Tree of Dreams, right? You
Yeah.
guys have a whole thing there.
How do you guys always live? How do you guys always love nature?
I didn't
Have you guys
love
all?
nature?
I always love nature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really important to us.
How did you get involved in it? Ever since you were a kid.
How did you get involved? How did
How
you
did we
get involved in nature?
with it?
Ever since you were a kid.
It was. We both grew up in rural Midwestern communities and small farming communities. I'm from a town in Minnesota of 2,000 people. Nolan's from Indiana. And so it just is really important. It's really important to me to keep that in my life.
Well, thank you, Molly and Nolan. Excellent job tonight. Congratulations, and we look forward to following you guys through the project. If that's okay.
Cool.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, if I, do you guys have cards, or if I Google farm school, can I find you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And
Yeah, we don't
We don't have cards tonight, unfortunately, but we'll connect.
Okay, sounds
Send us an
good.
email.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, guys, have a good evening.
Take care. Congratulations.